Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Movie Gremlins. Today I'm going to start the show off with a new segment I like to call Trailer Talk. Today I'd like to talk about the newest animated Disney live-action remake of an extremely goofy movie, now retitled Life of the Party. It's a tale of a single parent whose child goes off to college only to be joined by that same parent later in the movie, and shenanigans ensue, including a scene where there's a party that shows off their outdated dance moves. It's sure to be a fun ride. It's also nice to see Disney touching on some of their more obscure animated films, even if they're forcing Warner Brothers to do it for them. Now I'd like to talk about an old movie that recently appeared on Netflix, the old classic Shrek. 17 years old and still holding up. This film was one of the first modern films to reverse the classic fairy tale.
Oh, you were expecting Prince Charming?
Well, yes.
By having an ugly ogre that isn't out for glory and chivalry, but for indifference and solitude.
And the first thing I'm gonna do is build a 10-foot wall around my land.
This film stands out by showing love is more than skin deep. And although a lot of films have this message, it reinforces it by having the main character remain as ogres instead of transforming into a beautiful princess. Also, it's really funny.
Sure, it's big enough, but look at the location.
It's a great film that if you haven't seen for a while, I highly recommend giving it another go. Now join me as I head over to my interview with Tom Holland and Benedict. Well, to start with these interviews, I like to get to know my guests a little bit better. So why don't you tell me, Krampus Snipple, what did you say is your favorite number?
22 or 32. Take your pick.
It's your number, so I'm not sure why you want me to decide. Anyway, Tom, I actually heard you got a chance to see the world's largest thermometer recently. Tell me how was that?
It blew my mind.
It's huge.
Yeah.
This is just monstrously big.
Anyway, back to the main interview. So tell me, what's it like working with Chris Hemsworth?
The guy is naked all the time.
Well, that must have been emasculating. Anyway, tell me, theoretically, do you think movie show hosts could have a shot with Scarlett Johansson if, theoretically, they enjoy dressing up as Black Widow?
Yeah, if you start worrying about those kind of expectations, you're doomed, I think, because you wouldn't be able to get out of bed for fear in the morning.
Good point. This is a bit of a personal question, but what do you guys think of my show? I'm just starting out. I'd like to get your opinion.
It's a great show. It's really fun.
Oh, well, thanks. I've been working really hard to get prepared for it. Working out, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, that's a massive.
Oh, thanks for asking. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for coming. I'm glad I could have you.
It's special to be invited and included, and you feel quite special.
All right, back to the show. Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time on Movie Gremlins.